Alright, I guess I might as well do this. This is the Atari Flashback. Comes with a big RC cable and this. This is mini Atari 7800. This is what they call it. I mean, it looks like a 7800. This long RC cable you just wrap around there. 2 controller ports on the front. A power button that can be indicated by a light and by pressing down with force, or it just lets in, and a reset button. It has a small DC adapter, and in my opinion, like some of the worst controllers, because these tend to get screwed up technically. Like sometimes you're all in the middle of the selection screen and suddenly the left fire button becomes down or up on the joystick, so it gets confusing. They had a pause and select button and a big joystick and 2 buttons. Actually are quite comfortable. 9-pin plug, although the Atari Flashback 2 controllers will not work, neither vice versa, which is a shame because I really wanted to plug those Atari Flashback 2 controllers into this and it didn't work. I was really disappointed. But, I mean, what more can you ask for? System itself is 20 games, and every single game has been edited, whether the slightest bit or it's exactly the same, but the sound had been changed. All games have been modified from their original version, which is kind of sucky because the Atari Flashback 2 had all the originals. In fact, some were even hacked to make them with original graphics. But overall, it's a good system. I mean, the controllers and programming being nested in the chip caused people to be like, well, yeah, about it. But I actually think it's a great system. It's nice and small, so it'll fit anywhere you like want to put it. But it's just really good. I think they put a lot of work into it, but they could have put a little more. When they brought out the Atari Flashback 2, I think that's the best they could do. The only other better thing is to bring out a brand new Atari 2600. That'll work. Brand new, you don't have to get one off eBay used and hope for the best. Just release brand new, like one, and release some new titles. I mean, oh, they released Super Mario Bros. For the Atari. That would make my day. Well, this is a good system. I mean, it's like $20. Get off Amazon. Got this at Best Buy. Christmas, and I have to say I was pretty pleased when I got it. It was just when I got my Flashback 2 that I noticed that this was a piece of shit. I mean, this is crap. The games on it, some, I guess they're playable. The controllers messing up actually adds to it, because in the middle of the game and suddenly the controls are swapped, the joystick does nothing and the fire buttons become like joystick up, joystick down, and this actually happened. And then select became the fire button, and start or pause became joystick left. It's really weird. I mean, the controllers, I can see they're attempting to modify the original, but I think they could have done a lot better personally. It's nice and small, which kind of is a little better because you don't really need much room to put this. It's not even a foot long or a foot wide. It's just this. The cables are long too, and the controllers, I guess, are long cable. But the thing is, this thing fits in a shoebox. That's where I currently have this. I don't have the box for it anymore. I keep it in a shoebox because at the current moment, I have my Atari Flashback 2 plugged in. So overall, I'd rate this system like, I think a 6 out of 10 would be appropriate, because they could have done a lot better. The Atari's like, Flashback 2 is like 126 out of 1. That's how good it is. That's how good I think that thing is. So that concludes my review of the Atari